Urgent alert. Your family is in spiritual danger right now, and what enters through your door is silently destroying your home. Are you suffering from unexplained insomnia, sudden family conflicts, or financial problems that appear out of nowhere? Your front door has become a completely unprotected portal through which malevolent forces are invading your home at this very moment. Padre Pio, the mystical saint who could see the invisible, revealed an extraordinary secret that 99% of people have never heard of, and that spiritual authorities have kept hidden. There is a specific sacred element that, when placed exactly next to your door, creates an impenetrable shield against all negative influences. Desperate families have witnessed miraculous transformations in just days after implementing this protection that I am about to reveal to you. This privileged information, reserved for decades only for a select few, could be your last chance before it is too late. Every minute you go without this protection, invisible entities continue to penetrate your home, affecting your health, finances, and family harmony. If you leave this video now, you will never know the only true solution that can save your family from the spiritual siege you are experiencing. Padre Pio of Pietrelcina was not an ordinary saint. He was a man chosen directly by God to see beyond the veil that separates our physical world from the spiritual one. For over 50 years, this humble Capuchin friar bore the 5 wounds of Christ, bleeding stigmata that no medical science could explain. But this was only one of his extraordinary gifts. Padre Pio possessed the supernatural ability to read the hearts and souls of those who approached him, revealing hidden sins that no one else knew. He could be in 2 places simultaneously, the miraculous gift of bilocation, and many witnesses reported seeing him in distant locations while he never physically left his monastery. What few know is that Padre Pio fought direct spiritual battles against malevolent entities attempting to infiltrate the homes of innocent people. During these terrifying nighttime confrontations, other friars heard violent bangs, agonizing screams, and unexplainable sounds coming from his cell. Many documented testimonies describe how they found the saint at dawn exhausted, with physical marks from combat, sometimes even bleeding, after having fought all night against dark forces to protect families he had never even met personally. What I saw that night in Padre Pio's cell will haunt me until the day I die, confessed a friar who accidentally witnessed one of these spiritual battles. It wasn't just the Padre fighting against something invisible. I could clearly see shadowy figures with almost human shapes attacking him, while he repelled them with a light emanating from his stigmata. It was precisely his extraordinary ability to see beyond the spiritual veil that allowed him to identify the vulnerable entry points that negative energies use to invade our sacred spaces. What you call a home, Padre Pio explained, I see as a family fortress of light, constantly besieged by forces seeking to infiltrate their darkness through any unprotected gap. And the greatest of all is always the door. The hidden danger of your home's entrance. Padre Pio dedicated years of his life warning about the dangers lurking at the thresholds of our homes. He understood that a house's main entrance is not just a physical structure, but an energetic portal that can allow or block spiritual influences. Most people only see wood and metal, he said, but I see invisible currents penetrating these portals without any resistance. During his last years, Padre Pio shared with a close circle of devotees specific instructions on how to protect these vulnerable entryways. This privileged information was kept secret for a select few. But now, in these times of growing spiritual darkness, these teachings have become more urgent and necessary than ever before. What I am about to reveal to you about protecting your home's entrances comes directly from Padre Pio's reserved teachings. This wisdom is not mere superstition. It is the profound spiritual knowledge of a man who could literally see the invisible battles waged at our doorsteps. And the most surprising thing is that the solution he revealed is so simple that anyone can implement it today to completely transform the spiritual energy of their home. The 5 deadly spiritual threats. Entering through an unprotected door. Padre Pio specifically revealed 5 deadly spiritual dangers that enter through an unguarded door, unseen threats that are affecting your family right now without your knowledge. Each of these dangers operates differently, but they are all connected in a destructive spiral that can devastate your home if not stopped in time. Before I reveal the first one, you must mentally prepare yourself, because this information could completely change your perspective on the problems you have been experiencing lately. 1. Residual negative energies, brought in unknowingly by visitors. Padre Pio could literally see how every person who crosses your door carries an invisible energetic trail loaded with the emotions, thoughts, and experiences they have lived with throughout their day. People who are like sponges absorbing negativity from the places they visit, the saint explained to his closest followers. Have you noticed that after receiving certain visitors, family arguments inexplicably begin? Or you suddenly feel drained? When these residual energies enter freely into your home, they stick to walls, furniture, and objects, creating a layer of negativity that gradually contaminates the family atmosphere. A woman from Naples told Padre Pio that every time her sister-in-law visited her house, her young son mysteriously fell ill. The saint revealed that it was not a coincidence or a common illness. It was the toxic energy that this person was unknowingly bringing into her home. But this is not all. The next point is even more concerning. 2. Open energetic portals that facilitate disturbing spiritual influences. This is something rarely mentioned, but Padre Pio insisted that the physical doors of our homes have a parallel in the spiritual world. An unprotected door, he warned, is like an open invitation for entities that seek to cause confusion and discord. These subtle, yet powerful influences first manifest as recurring negative thoughts, unexplained nightmares, and a constant feeling of heaviness in the home environment. Have you woken up at 3 a.m. with an unexplainable sense of fear or anxiety? In a moment, I will reveal why this specific hour is when negative entities have the most power to influence your mind. Have you noticed that your children have more frequent nightmares or unusual behaviors without apparent reason? What I am about to tell you will explain exactly why children are the first to detect these invisible presences. A desperate father from Sicily sought Padre Pio's help because his teenage daughter had begun displaying extreme, aggressive, and rebellious behavior that appeared out of nowhere. The most terrifying part was that the girl described seeing shadows whispering to her at night. Doctors diagnosed all sorts of psychological disorders, but Padre Pio immediately identified the real cause. After following the saint's instructions to protect his home's entrance, the change in his daughter was so astonishing that the neighbors thought she was undergoing psychiatric treatment. The shadows disappeared completely in just 48 hours. And this is just the beginning of what is possible. But before I reveal how to transform your door into a magnet of abundance, I must warn you about something even more disturbing that is directly affecting the physical and emotional health of everyone in your home right now. If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And of course, share your experiences in the comments. Together, we can build a strong and positive community. Thank you for joining us on this journey of growth and transformation. See you in the next video.